Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? We are here, early access. Quick check, folks in chat. How's volume? Everything good? Can you hear me? See me? See the screen? And we'll jump into it. Test, test, test. Can you hear me? Check, check. Alrighty. We will jump in. Give me a sec and we'll hit record. Welcome back, MTG Joe here. Today is the early access event. Thanks to Wizards, we are jamming March of the Machines, the newest Magic set, on Arena before the general public. I got a God account. I got stocked up. I got 929,000 gems that I need to spend on cosmetics. And we're going to jump in. I played a couple games off stream and now we're going live. All these contents from the live stream will be sliced up. We'll put all the deck lists. The intent today is to try out as many of the new cards, see what works, what doesn't. I'm not claiming this is the best deck in the format. I'm not claiming 100% win rate on breaking standard, but we're going to try out stuff, see how it goes, what works out, what doesn't, and we're going to jump into it. This is a Sultai Draw 2 Backdoor Secret Atraxa Reanimator deck. So, I really like this card. I think it's neat. Zyome and Dina. It's Sultai Legendary, green, blue, black, 3/4. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. You can sacrifice another creature and draw a card. You may put a land onto your hand, from your hand onto the battlefield tap. You can draw 8 or more lands. You repeat this process. Sack, put a land in, get some value, kind of go from there. So we're kind of playing a draw 2 deck. So we have a number of ways to draw 2. So we have like Suspicious Stowaway, a draw discard, Heart Stabber. When it dies, you get to draw a card. Evangel of Synthesis, draw discard, so it triggers it with that. We also have another payoff for drawing 2 in Gixian Puppeteer. So same idea, lose 2, gain 2, and when it dies, you return another creature with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, so it can find us or Zyomes. We also have Kaido Suzuki to draw and discard, and then we got the new card type, Battles. So for those of you who haven't seen how battles work, this is a 3 mana. When it enters the battlefield, each player mills 3 cards, then each opponent discards a card and you draw a card. So again, draw cards is the theme of the deck. We really don't want to play against Shieldred. Then this kind of sits on your opponent's side of the battlefield, and we can attack it as though it's like a planeswalker. Once we deal the 4 damage, if we get to cast the flip side, Lazotep Convert, and for 0 mana, and then when it enters the battlefield, it enters as a copy of any creature card in a graveyard, except it's a 4/4 zombie. So it can enter as a copy of Atraxa, so it gets the ETB effect. Then we also have Archpriest of Shadows, 5 mana 4/4, backup. So backup, when this creature enters the battlefield, you put a 1/1 counter on target creature. If that's another creature, it gains abilities printed below till end of turn. So whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, return target creature from the graveyard to the battlefield. So this is like a reanimator effect that we can bring back Atraxa. We can do that by like unblockable Suspicious Stowaway, flying, or just incidentally if we have a creature. We also have unblockable with Kaido. I don't know if this is the deck for it, but I just want to see how this plays out. This will probably get cut. It's like the odd one out. The Realm Breaker lands you can tap for any mana and tap target land, becomes a 3/3 elemental, vigilance, hexproof, haste. Mill 3 cards, you put a permanent from among them into your hand, and you get an emblem. You may play lands and cast permanents from your graveyard. And then we got a couple of Cruelty of Gix, which also lets us reanimate the Atraxa. And then we have some Tamios that can also let us reanimate Atraxa, tap down. So we're going to give this a shot, see how it plays out. It might just be better as Dimir, just kind of going from there. But we'll see how it goes. Draw 2. Yeah, Ren's cool. I just don't know if this is the Ren deck. The right deck, Ren deck. But we'll give it a go, see how it goes. We've tried out Jund Battles so far. That deck was really sweet. That's up on YouTube. We also obviously drew the wrong half of our deck. We'll keep this. I think we just get rid of the Cruelty here. So probably start with Suspicious Stowaway here. Lets us attack in right away. Actually, we'll start with Heartstabber. We also tried out Black-White Phyrexian Tribal. That one wasn't as good. Interesting deck. We had some cool games, but it was a little bit too slow against some of the other stuff. The Jund Battles deck was really sweet. The Dinosaur's really good. Okay. Opponent is Token Andy. So I kind of want this to die, to be honest. These have... This is no prowess, right? Just go with this. Was hoping to hit a land, to be honest. We are 24 lands. Might need to go to 25. Alright, so we see Baral and Karizev. Whenever you cast the first instant and sorcery spell each turn, you may cast it, basically play something that's cheaper. We'll just go Stowaway here. I think I just need to try to get to this Atraxa. I can just read ahead, so I just need to hit my mana. Like, we can... So that's the thing. I know a lot of people are talking about Urabrask. I don't see how on turn 5 you're going to have 3 spells to cast. There's not, like, a lot of card advantage. I was trying to build Burn, and it just kind of seemed weird. I don't know if you have a deck list, Aramata. Opponent's mana base is incredibly painful. Like, unless you're using both this card, like Ren's Resolve, and the other, basically, exile cards. So opponent's trying to go wide. We got Regavan Monkey. I'm probably going to mill here if they attack. I want to try to draw a card, just maximize my chances here. First Strike Menace is pretty scary, but we're still at 18. Okay, so Stowaway, we're just like not finding lines this game. I've drawn more 5-drops than I have lines. Jeez, where are the lines in our deck? Thank you. I think we're just doing that. I think we attack. Oh, I already attacked. Derp. That's pretty sweet. 0 mana, draw 2 cards. That was hot. Meeting of the Minds? They're probably on... So they can play out the 3rd path. I just need a land. If I get a land, I get an Atraxa. This is a better payoff because it sticks on the board, but it's also a riskier line because if they kill my Heartstabber or my Stowaway. Interesting. They went with the Mentor over 3rd path here. Hey. You got a counter spell? I don't think there's a Convoke counter, but we'll see. I think we just get value out of Atraxa here. Finds us another land. Like, get... Wow! With the Protect the Negotiators. That was nasty. This is very good. It might be too long to put in the chat if you have a direct link. It's probably easier, Aramata. This deck's sick. Mana base is obviously a bit painful, but... Lock here, try to mill over. They also could just have like another Stoke the Flames. Not good enough in the end. Yeah, there's all my lines. Alright. That one was awkward. We spent too many turns trying to find lines. Opponent's deck was sweet though. I really like the use of the free spells there. Look. When your opponent can have a Boros land up and then cast a blue 3-mana spell. 1 land, cast 2 spells, draw 2, counter, whole bunch of value. With kicker as well. That was a pretty nasty one. But that's why we play these games. Gotta see what works, what doesn't. Kind of get a feel for things. Okay, we'll keep this. Lead off on Shipwreck. We also have this Amonkhet. Fills nicely. We'll start with Heartstabber. A link would be best, I think, because of the comment space. Yeah, that's fine. We got to go Invasion here. I do want to be mindful of my life total, so... They're going to start being able to... Pizachu is actually not bad against this deck. We can target their thing. So next turn I go Evangel Synthesis and Suspicious Stowaway. So that's actually nice synergy. So what do you do? Equal to the number of artifacts you control. We also have Gix Puppeteer. The problem is I don't have like a big target and we want to get Atraxa into play for next turn. do this. What's your crew cost? Crew 1. Think it is... Oh wait, this one's easy. This one's Atraxa. Okay. We're getting smorked really hard this turn. They can crew up the vehicle. Hit me for 5. Hit me for a lot more than 5. Oh wait, you're not an artifact though. Okay, so we gotta hope the last card's not a counter. We've had 2 chances now to cheat in to play Atraxa. No counter? No counter. I'll take you. Okay, so we want Kaido. We get a battle, which is a new card. We will take Shipwreck Marsh, Cruelty of Gix, and probably just Heartstabber. Can't block anyways, we'll attack in here. We need to discard a card. We need to discard 2 cards. Too much value, this deck. Synthesis can trigger that same turn, so it's probably Heartstabber. Actually, Heartstabber has flying and can block, so it might have been right to keep it, but I think with the tracks out... So they can block... Actually, what's in my graveyard? Can get a Gix Puppeteer. Let's do the content play. Just get rid of Dark Slick here. Gain and Drain. Armada, I'm not getting the link in. I don't know if YouTube's blocking it. Over the Top. That's a good one to get out of an opponent's hand. So we'll go like this. Gain and Drain again. Again, content plays, not optimized plays. No worries. I got a couple decks. We can always check after the release.
There are many secrets I don't know, but not. It's like your defenses.
So I can sack you. Doesn't really do too much. Probably do want to kill this Reflection. Just do that. Could get the draw. I can attack their hand if needed. So with this, I become another copy of the Puppeteer.
There's no secret.
Now we get Drain, Drain, Drain. Okay, they got another over the top. So I think given that, can this be done at instant speed? Because the thing is, these can get back Dinas as well. They're doing this for the treasure. I want to see what they over the top into. So each player reveals cards on top of their library equal to the number of non-land cards they control. Put all permanent cards revealed this way onto the battlefield. I don't know what's happening. I need an adult. Take you. Take you. Take you. I'm gonna mill out. Just get rid of Atraxa here. Oh no, I win. Something, 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 I win. That was pretty sweet. I don't think we want Ren in this deck. Draw 2. Ren just doesn't seem to be what we want to be doing plan-wise. Tamio seems cool. Or, you know, let's play a Shieldred. You know, let's play new Shieldred. Is it good? I don't know. Or maybe... Let's try it out. So new Shieldred forces your opponent to sack a creature or planeswalker. You can exile it if they have 8 or more cards in their graveyard. And then it blows up a creature, they discard 3, mill 3, and then we get to mass reanimate, which also plays out pretty nice. If we get our stuff in the graveyard, we saw there, we stack all the copies, and then we get to just blow them up a whole bunch of damage. Which does seem fun. The folks tuning in, just as a reminder, all the money I make off YouTube this month, all the revenue, I'm donating every single penny of it to charity this go around. So this is actually not too bad. So we'll go like this. Justin Farnell. So Dark Slick Shores. I think we just get our mana going. They kill it, I don't really care. Could be a domain pile. Kill my Heartstabber, see if I care. We would like this being stowaway would have been better. I think that's fine. I want to get cards, so at least if this dies, I get value. Yeah, it's just coming in piecemeal. I don't get all the cards. We're definitely gonna get Evangel here because I want to hit my next land drop. Ah, it's Dark Slick Choice. Ew. Why? Okay, next turn. It's coming up a little weird. It's cutting off some of them. Okay. You gotta stop, Justin. Gotta stop. They could have like Leyline Binding, but this refills our hand. No other Atraxa. Okay, so we'll take the battle. Take Shipwreck Marsh or Ottawara. Probably just Shipwreck. Could take the Archpriest here. Get this value. Might have been right to do another Atraxa, but I can mill through this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can play this tapped. Yeah, so they have the Leyline Binding. I could just go value play, get Jix. Devastator's an interesting one. Well, that's an easy one to play. This is nice because next turn I can do 2 of these, and then this has Menace, so then I can reanimate something as well. So Shieldred, you need 8 cards and then 5 mana to exile. You can do it at sorcery speed. But we're playing to the point where they need to answer us, or like each of my things is a bomb. We can do this, force them to discard, and then do this. Play it on that, get back Ziome. Just face. Okay, so they do got dragons. Atushi. Not bad. You get your Durgan. So they have 4 cards. That's 7, that's 8. So I can swing in with Atraxa. And then, or sorry, swing in with Shieldred and then activate Shieldred. So I get this. This becomes a copy. I can get a Tushi. I actually like getting a Tushi here. And we blow you up. And then we just do... Okay. I like Shelly in this list. This is hot. Honestly, this could be just blue-black. No! Why do you hate fun? So it's probably... on upkeep we mill. Because we want to hit like another dragon or something. Yeah, they got ley line. Should still have Beseju in the deck. We can try to draw towards that. Just get rid of Stowaway here. Get Beseju. And then just end step Leyline Binding. Get them with the Beseju value. Oh, I should also set it up with the mill. Kami War. Surprise! Get Invasion, Shipwreck Marsh, Zion. Free value! I love value! Get Otawara. Value! This deck is sweet. We could probably forego the green and just play Dimir. And then you can play a little bit more removal. Trim on some of the edges, play Shieldred maybe, play like 2 4-mana Shieldreds, 2 5-mana Shieldreds. We'll do this one more with this one, Chad, and then we'll do votes. Keep this. Get Stowaway going into Invasion. Skrelly. I think we do this. Might have been right to not do that yet because we can save that for the Atraxa turn, but this might be counters. Dark Slick, so I can do this. I can do Kaido. I think we go Kaido this turn.
The system can't fix everything. Our eyes are everywhere.
Because then next turn, at least I get to start getting some draw value. See what works for that. Not sure what they have here, but we will just take our value.
Now this is a
So I think given that we could play 2 cards here, we'll play 2. This will help us. Okay, so they're go wide deck. You're not a soldier. So we'll probably take advantage and eat something. They can pay the mana to make it unblockable to take out the Kaido. I don't care about that because then we can, like, I want the Heart Stabber to die so I can potentially find a Traxa. Because that'll mill 2. I do have the ability with this to mill some more. We will also need to find a land, so that's the only consideration. Given that that's card advantage, I think we do this.
My head wasn't in it.
So Dark Slick enters tapped. So we got the invasion. We also have a Kaido. So invasion's probably... I think it's actually Kaido right now. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I don't have blue mana! Nah, that's probably Chi-Chi. We needed to hit something there, because now they can just go unblockable. Order's wrong. Hey Doc, doing well yourself? We needed a blocker last turn, and now we're drawing in like alternate order. We just didn't hit our mill. This deck's been good, it's just we hit the wrong half. Opponent went pretty wide against us. Kind of a weird deck. Yeah, we're just dead. If wasn't paying attention to mana that turn and it ended up costing us a bit. But if we found a Traxa there, we reanimate a Traxa and then we're golden. It could be too that we... Like, a Traxa is still the best thing, but we can play Slowgark or whatever the big slug is. Because we are just a reanimator deck at heart. That looks dope. Stowaway will trigger Zyome. Stowaway into Zyome, discard the Atraxa. Let's go. Got a fellow Dark Slick Grixis Andy. Okay, see the grass come down. Obviously, we're running a risk of having this out, but if they're just playing Grixis from before, can't do much about it. Hopefully they just go like Fable the Mirror Breaker here. So they can kill Zimone here. Gix Puppeteer is nice. I'm playing into Sweeper, but also it is what it is. Ulgrotha. I don't know all the battles offhand. We are using one battle in here. It's the Demir one. So they won't make disappear there. One mana short. Just get some drains. So they can kill something here, but it gets us one closer. The Puppeteer also buys us back something if they kill the Puppeteer. Homelands is before my time. I started... When did I start? Oh, they're doing the 5 mana, try to double cast Explosive Singularity. I started during New Phyrexia. First competitive was Innistrad RTR standard. I was kitchen table before then. Okay, go for the throat. So you don't quite do what I want. But you get me the Stowaway. Which has value because...
Phyrexia's victory will be etched into the flesh of the conquered.
Because this both triggers the Puppeteer, but gives me an unblockable for next turn. So that way I can put the Archpriest of Shadows. Now they could use the Blood Tithe to kill it, but I think that's fine. Because then I just double trade, I get back another unblockable. Obviously the double Blood Tithe turn was kind of gross. Scary.
Let's do this.
So if they have like double removal here, it's really bad.
Revel in your minuscule victory.
Shipwreck Marsh. So they can double block here. They could single block. I just gotta play as though they don't have removal and then just hopefully get a Gix. Because like it's actually pretty good because they don't want to kill it because I get something back. Chandra can plus here and get 2 removal spells, which is pretty nasty. We're really just trying to play into our reanimate effect here. Oh, come on. Double Invoke Despair? That's certainly going to be a disgusting interaction. Chandra can plus, add mana, kill. Okay, so that is not what I want to deal with for the rest of standard. And they get the go for the throat. They could attack in here. I need to draw my Gix command. No. How about all lands? Think we're dead here, folks. Kind of flooded out now. Couldn't sneak through our win con.
I'm ending this fight.
Okay, so Chandra Invoke Despair. Probably a little too early. When they get to play 5 mana and just draw 5 cards, deal 8 damage, seems, or 10 damage, draw 5 cards for 5 mana. Alright, I'm gonna wrap this one up. We will switch over decks. So this was Sultai. I like the deck. Obviously, getting multiple invoked hurt. I think we are going to try some mostly mono green ramp next. Welcome back, folks. MTG Joe here. Today we are doing the early access event for the new set, March of the Machine. Thanks to Wizards, I get access to all the cards before the general public. I get to play with a god account. But no, really, it's a fun time with streamers. We get to showcase a bunch of the cards, see what's good, hopefully save you some wild cards. We're going to be trying a whole bunch of different strategies. And today we are going to be trying out a mostly mono green 4-color ramp deck, and really mono green, splash blue for a couple ramp spells, and then access to cheating into playing Traxa, or just casting a Traxa. So what we're doing, we have Armored Scrap Gorger and Root Coil Creeper as ramp spells. We also have Topiary Stomper to help us find lines. We have Overgrown Pest, which can help us find duels. When it enters the battlefield, we either reveal a land or a double-faced card and put it into our hand. We have Pelucranos. I actually wanted to do that. Quick edits. Pelucranos Reborn. 3 mana. Reach for 5. And then we can transform it for 6 or 7. Depending if we want to pay 2 life. Into Pelucranos Engine of Ruin. Reach lifelink 6/6. And it's basically Wormcoil Engine. But as a Hydra, getting reach and lifelink instead for it when it dies. Playing a couple battles. So battles are the new cards in this set. This one is 4 mana, enters the battlefield, search for 2 basics, put them into the battlefield tapped, then shuffle our library. This then sits on opponent's side of the board. We can attack into it. It's almost like they have a planeswalker, or deal damage. Once we deal the 3 damage, we get to cast the flip side for 0 mana. It's a Vigilance Haste. As long as it is on the battlefield, it's a land in addition to its other types, and we can tap and add more mana. So it helps us cast our Atraxas. We're also playing the Invasion of Chandalar that lets us rebuy our stuff that's in our graveyard to our hand, put 3 permanents into our hand. Then when it flips at the beginning of our upkeep, we get to put a permanent from our hand onto the battlefield without paying its mana cost. Another way to cheat into play Atraxa. Then we have the just Vorinclex, first name basis, 5 mana, 6/6 trample reach, enters the battlefield, search your library for 2 forests, not basics, so we can search up our Spara's Headquarters and Ziator's Proving Grounds that help us cast the Atraxa. Then, for 6 mana, we can transform Vorinclex into the Grand Evolution. We mill 10 cards, put 2 creature cards from among them onto the battlefield. Another way to cheat and play Traxa. Distribute 7 1/1 counters among any number of targets. And then in Chapter 3 is until the end of the turn, creatures you control have 1 mana. This creature fights target creature you don't control. Then it flips back into Vorinclex. We have Storm the Festival that can help us find all this stuff, including the battles, and a couple of Traxas as another big payoff threat. We can play Titan of Industry. We can play Coma. I think Coma is still legal. Maybe Coma's not legal. I don't think Coma's legal, but let's give this a go. All these videos will be up. We're doing a live stream today, but they will be up on YouTube, sliced and diced afterwards for your viewing pleasure. We already have up Jund Battles, which is a bunch of battles. We did Black White Phyrexian, and then we did a Sultai Draw 2 Reanimator deck, which was also really cool. But a lot of cool things to try out today. And we'll try to get through as many decks as possible. Try out as many of the new cards, see what works, what doesn't. And kind of go from there. See what folks are playing. Playing against a number of great streamers. As we wait for this match to start. I think this hand is fine. Scrap Gorger to Vorinclex. I think that's good. We are on a quest for 10,000 subs on the channel. We're just a little over 8,000. If you do want to help out, it's free and easy to help subscribe to the channel. We cover a bunch of meta stuff as well as doing gameplay. As well, any money I make from YouTube this month of April, I'm donating every single penny to help out local food banks in Toronto. So if you want to watch some videos, it helps the channel. Kind of go from there. So I could see some damage put onto the Scrap Gorger here, but hitting the other land's nice. If not, we set up for the Scrap Gorger turn. Opponent went triple Copperline Gorge. I think this turn we just set up for... As of right now, we could set up for Storm the Festival, which I think we do. And then I can eat their graveyard stuff to get some value too. I think we just take the 2 damage right now. Actually, I think if they're gonna do it, it's fine. We got a ramper as well. Who ramps harder? Eat away at their graveyard. So I think Storm has higher upside. So we'll go Vorinclex as well as Invasion here. And we will get... How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm short for this turn. So we'll get a Zia Torres and a Forest. Save our forests because we can always find those. So if they don't kill my Vorinclex, I can reanimate it next turn, or I can flip it next turn. Seems pretty sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you have dragons? Show me your secrets. You have another one? I'm just gonna do it again. So they're actually one short here. What do? If a non-creature source you control deal damage to creature, it deals that much plus 2. Ah, you get haste. That's fine. So we're gonna try to get a Traxa here. No! I don't want to exile my storm. Ew, no Traxa. That was awful. That was awful! Where's the big dumb stuff? We might need more top end. I don't know if we want this Chandelar. Seems pretty bad. Yeah, they're just gonna kill us now. GG. This card, every time I've played it, says sucked. So we will cut it and play something better. For 5 mana, it just doesn't do enough. We'll probably go a couple Wrens and a couple... So they could have instead just made tokens. You could have made a copy of that. Or a copy of because now they have enough to just blow up my stuff. And then they have enough dragons. We'll do this. We need to fix this deck. It's massive! Huzzah! One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're just dead. Alright, we need to fix this up. The Chandelar doesn't do enough. If we had hit a Traxa earlier, could have been good. Titan also seems decent, so cut you. You seem bad. Probably trim on you. Titan. And then do 2 Ren. Because you still want 5 power, because it gets hit off the Storm the Festival. Oh, no, wrong Ren. I want this Ren. I don't think this Ren is where we want to be. Then we just gotta upgrade. We can't go into these games not looking fresh. Alright. We flipped Vorinclex, which was good, but we needed a little bit bigger top end. I'm wondering if we try like Slowguard again. Just every deck's an Atraxa deck at heart. Playing Felipa. Portuguese streamer. Probably mono green aggro. So if I do this... Both of these... Maybe it was right to play this because then I can hold up blockers, but if I draw land, then I get to go Storm the Festival. If I don't, then I go Vorinclex. So Doomscar Warrior. It gives it back up whenever it deals damage. You get some card advantage. See this pack leader being a little chunky. Ah, a fellow Vorinclex enjoyer. Get Zeotora, get a forest. Next turn we get to go Storm the Festival. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No great attacks for them this turn. Otawara is not bad. So we can go the Pest and Dream Root. I can go 2 lands. Probably just Poly K here. I don't actually want to tap though, because then I lose the Storm the Festival. Tad awkward. See Beast Caller come down. And Fight Rigging. Otawara would have been nice there. Okay, so we get to see if this new Ren does anything.
In the tangle, I see a path to victory. A small gift.
Okay, so we get to at least eat something. Okay, so we have the Atraxa. I can't put it into the graveyard yet. Maybe that I want to hold up this Otawara. So I can do this, set up for the following turn. Yeah, the art's really nice. So we keep 2 mana up. We have Legendary, Legendary. We'll get another blue source here. I should be able to hardcast Atraxa next turn. So they can eat my Storm. That's fine. I bounce Otawara, hardcast Atraxa. Do some Ixalan value here. Philippa could potentially choose to put the counters on Vorinclex to push through damage.
My voice beckons to all worlds.
Bring that back to your hand. Eat the Ren. Here just hardcast in your mono green deck. Go Renin 7. Yavimaya. Titan of Industry. Play Root Coil or Scrap Gorger? Probably just Scrap Gorger. Then next turn... I think we just go face here. They can do some trades, but it's fine. And then I can kind of control the... when we tap. No blockies. No blockies. We will take it. See what they eat. So just cancel out theirs, ours gets bigger. Oh, they have Atraxa too. Oh! We gotta play Nisa. Forget Ren. Friendship over Ren. We're playing Nisa. Every deck is an Atraxa deck. That's fine. I can go Titan of Industry. Blow up the fight rigging. Could also just flip this. Because then I get to just put counters and then be the bigger thing. That seems good. Also, could just be a boss and... So put a shield counter, destroy target artifact. Get rid of Nissa here. No Ataxies. Beseju. It's illegal. It's fine. I can still trade with the Atraxa here. They can't really attack, and then that lets me attack in. And then I have another one in hand. It's actually pretty good because they can mill it back. I gotta kill this Ren. Yeah, it's the classic mirror of mono green Atraxa.
Harm the trees, and you will rot at their roots. I must. The entire forest is in army.
I have to create a treasure here. I'm just gonna eat their Atraxa so they can't get it back. So I do have Invasion of Zendikar. You're just a 6/6, not big enough. Trasa, it's probably fine. Probably want you dead. And you dead. Okay, so they don't have all the colors of the rainbow anymore.
To the end.
I think we do this.
Speak your
Yeah, I knew, but I thought they were gonna...
perhaps we can avoid.
I thought she was gonna block the Atraxa, because then I recast another Atraxa.
The will of the woods is made manifest.
So I have a couple options here. I can flip Pelucranos. But I think we just get more lands here. Actually, I should have probably taken Fight Rigging. Hey Sus, yeah, it's standard only in terms of the play queue. We can do direct challenges, but I have to coordinate with folks. It's just easier right now, because then I also get to see what people are trying out. I'm gonna see later if I could get someone to just try no bad. Like, I want to try a historic deck with Ragavan to see if it's really as bad as people have made it out to be. Okay, so she could go with the Nissa. Not great value. And now my Titan can blow up theirs. This is an enchantment. Oh, Baseju. Let's do you. Destroy target artifact, put a shield counter. 20 to 18.
Power grows with tender care.
It's not what I wanted to do. I think taking them off the ability to make another token next turn can have value. So it's a little tricky here, where I can do this but keep one up. That's fine. I want to be able to exile their graveyard on command. And then Baseju if needed as well. I actually like... Okay, so 2 storms are gone. I have 2 more storms. All my titans are gone. So I want to get rid of Nissa. And I want to get rid of Vorinclex. Because the mill ability, it's all part. There's no chance for me. It doesn't target, so... Ah, they found the Traxa.
I see endless rot and rebirth.
14 cards. What do you got? Another Vorny. Another Fight Riggin. So they could go Fight Rigging here, and then I'll blow it up as... before they target. Okay, they go Vorinclex here. This match is just stupid. I do think we want Nissa in the deck, because it lets us go over the top. Pelucranos has been largely unnecessary.
Bask in nature's beauty.
Yeah, I usually don't get to, like, do this much dumb stuff. Show me your worst. Okay. Just survived. Overgrown Pest also doesn't do anything in this deck. We can cut that, I think. So they can put counters throughout. We'll blow up the Fight Rigging. Nine cards. But wait, there's more Atraxa! I'm just gonna take Vorinclex. And mostly because I shouldn't be milling. We're actually both dead to just like playing. Oh, I forgot to activate Ren. Oops. Oopsies! Like, I'm at 42. I gotta eat the Atraxa here. And then probably eat the Fight Rigging. These Scrap Gorgers have been, like, saving us. They have the Ren to minus. Okay, maybe we give Ren a shot.
My song, a small gift.
No, Felipa. Can I make them draw? So the classic mono green ramp mirror mill plan. It is very hot here today. I'll just close the window. Alright, that was kind of stupid. And that was fun. Like stupid, but fun. Alright, let's make a couple of changes. Ramses. So Pelucranos didn't really do anything other than this. Let's go Nissa. Right. 3-3. Then what's her name? Ren. 2 copies. Try it like that. Is it good? Don't know. Will it be fun? Definitely. The Titans helped. Fight rigging is interesting, but Felipa was a lower to the ground version where we're a little bit more ramp based. Treza. See what Treza is all about. We'll keep this. Gives us an early go headquarters here. Oh, I don't even need to play you. I can play you. I was obviously hoping they didn't have... Mind you, if they go for the throating there... Okay. This is more bait than anything. I might be able to just, like, eat up one of their creatures or lands while they try to fight this Ren. Gwenna's also interesting. Comes down on 3. It's another piece of ramp that gets bigger and... Okay, so I should have activated first. What do we have in our yard? Nothing great here, to be honest. It's probably just the topiary here. Hold this back. Wonder what they have. Clearly not much going on. Okay, so... we are going to start by milling here. Okay, we did find Vornclex and Titan. And Atraxa.
Must not forget the mission.
Let's go Storm. You're supposed to let me have fun. Alright. Big dumb ramp did big dumb ramp things. Let's check that one. Let me just name the file for later. That's ramp. Let's do some dragons. Ah, I haven't even stylized this one. I gotta get that out. There's a... I like the 4 damage dragon better. Let's go this art. So get out of style mode. Deal 4. Not collected. Let's go Tyrant occur. So we got a bunch of dragons. Got some Ramses. I just want to see what battles are because I was building this offline and battles were hard to see. Can I filter for just battle? Ah, yeah, they updated their filter. Okay, what do? You were kind of bad. Don't care about knights. Don't care about gain life, draw card. It's not gonna work. Another target battle or opponent, and then deals up to 1 damage to target creature. You just discard lands. Okay, we're gonna try this one out. Instead of the Dragon War. Then we'll also play a couple of these. This is the one that deals 4. Okay. If we look at our count, we really don't need this much white. Play another mountain. And then we'll get going. Alrighty. Dracarys time. Welcome back, MTG Joe here. Today we are going to be trying out a bunch of new cards thanks to Wizards. I have early access. I get to play with all the new cards from March of the Machines before it goes live in the next couple days. We've been playing a bunch of different decks. We're now taking a look at a Boros Dragons, mostly mono red, but with some white cards because AO is the next best dragon. and it gives us some value. But we'll go through that, and I'll kind of highlight some of the new cards, especially the new card type battles, which, if you're not familiar, is a new, completely new kind of card as is Planeswalkers many years ago. So the deck, we got dragons. Let's start with that. We got some Shivan Devastators. On turn 2, 3, 4, gets our dragon engine going. We also have a Tushi, the Blazing Sky. Gets us some dragon value, gets some card advantage, gets us some treasure with some sweet art. We got AAO, that lets us find other permanents. And then we got Tyrant of Kerr Ridges, that lets us blow stuff up. Really good target with Fable the Mirror Breaker to get some value out of that too. The last creature we have in the deck, it's an honorary dragon. It's like a little lizard. It's a Viashino. It's evolving eventually into a dragon. But this is to help us ramp. If it dies early, it helps us get ahead on mana because we have a lot of 4, 5, 6 drops. Now, looking at the battles. So battles, how they work is you get to cast this first side. So in the case of Invasion of Tarkir, it enters the battlefield. We get to reveal from our hand any number of dragons. It deals X plus 2 damage to any target, where X is the number of dragon cards revealed. And then we can attack this on the opponent's side of the board. We got to deal 5 damage to this. And then once we do, we get to cast it on our side for the flip side, the Defiant Thundermaw, for 0 mana. And then we get a Flying Trample whenever a dragon you control attacks, deals 2 damage to any target. So there's some value there. We have Invasion of Ragantha. Enters battlefield, deals 4 damage to target battle or opponent, and 1 damage up to 1 creature. And then it flips to Prowess. If a non-creature source you control would deal damage to a creature or opponent, it deals that much damage plus 2 instead. So just a kind of scalar. We have Invasion of Karsus, which lets us deal 3 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. So some value there as well. And then lastly, Fable the Mirror Breaker. It helps us ramp, helps us copy, sorts out or draw. And then some Fateful Absence and Play with Fire as removal as well. So we will give this a go, see how it plays out. We are live on YouTube today, but don't worry if you're catching this mid-stream or whatever. This will all be curated. Every deck we've played today will be up on YouTube as standalone videos. So far, the 2 decks I've liked the most are the Sultai Draw 2, as well as... What was the first deck I played? The Jund Battles was pretty fun. Playing the nerdiest of Steves. So we can go Fateful Absence on 2 potentially, and kind of go from there. If you're new to the channel, swinging by for the first time, we do a lot of content here. And we do a lot of meta content. If you like that type of stuff, I would suggest subscribing. Free, easy, helps out, and gets you that much closer to... I'm going to just kill this now, I think. They can get the value out of the graveyard. We're trying to get to 10,000 subs, so greatly appreciate if you can. And as a reminder, for the month of April, all money I generate from YouTube revenue, I'm donating the entirety of every penny that I make off YouTube. I'm donating to Toronto-based food banks. So like videos, watch videos. It all helps out the channel and helps us get closer. I think we can get rid of you and probably you. So if I blitz, we get to draw a card, and that gets us closer. Aziz, thanks for the sub. Meta, so they're cool, like battles. I think there's a varied degree. The Green Mythic one kind of sucks. The Tarkir one's really good. The Dragon side on the flip. You have to basically kind of value, is the creature you get worth foregoing 4 to 5 damage. The Jund Battles deck, I can show it in between games here. We played Glissa and the Dinosaur to get that value. So we were able to basically still attack our opponent while flipping our sagas. The Green Ramp one's actually pretty decent as well. Alright, Steve. Get dragoned. And if Steve doesn't have an answer to Reflections or to Tyrant, I get to start copying it. Boo! Hand's garbage now. Gonna hold this in case you draw another Fable. Okay, so Invasion of Alara. Until you reveal 2 non-lands, mana 4 Vast, and you cast this without paying its mana cost. They get Reflection. That was pretty timely. Okay, so when this gets flipped, let's let them this side first. Unleash the Inferno is pretty nasty. Like, we're basically dead here. We need more card event. I think I'm gonna get rid of these Riveteers, and I'm gonna play the 4 mana Dinosaur. We have enough sagas or battles that could be worthwhile. It's a good target to copy as well. I just don't think this is doing enough on its own. So generally, I would concede at this point, but during early access, you usually try to encourage. So I'll just show how it kind of looks flipped. Alright. Not enough. Not enough. Let's tweak this a bit. This is a good thing. You can kind of see what works, what doesn't. Get rid of you. Dinosaur. So, Rampaging Raptor. Gets us to flip. Can I just go mono red? Could probably. Okay. Hold up. I'm gonna switch this to mono red. I don't think it's worth. The Ganjo's pretty good. It lets me play Koth, but Koth's probably not needed. Okay, let's give this another go. Let's see with the Raptor change if it makes a difference. Problem is there's not like super great amounts of dragons. Unless we go... It might actually be better to go Rakdos, because then I can play the... We'll try this. I don't love this deck right now. I think I want to tweak it. I want to try to find a land for curve. So I can Fateful whatever they do here. I think we do this. If they do like Lauren's escape, it's fine. Yeah. So it's like Boros prowess. It's a good start for them. So we're gonna take the damage. I can sweep with evasion. Invasion of Carcass. I think I might like Rakdos better. The removal spells are better as well. Ooh. I should keep this because I'm going to need it if they have another mentor. Get swept! And now if they go another like monastery mentor or something like that, I have some value. Flamespoker. So decision here, I think we're just going AO. Because I'm not guaranteed the land. Okay, new plan. We are going to do this. The problem is, like, they're all multicolored dragons. Like, there's the Jeskai one, too. That might be the one you're mentioning. But they're all, like, weird color combinations, or, like, 4 color, and there's 7 mana. Just, like, ridiculous amounts. Go AO next turn. AO, start hitting these. Oh, I could have popped it so they don't get the scry. Big brain plays. So this is whenever you cast a spell, Refraction Elemental deals 2 damage to each opponent. So what I liked about the AO was that it can find us these battles. This is a cool card. Trample, Ward, Prowess, Prowess. Maybe we try Jeskai. I'll take a look after this. So we'll do the battle here. You have Ward 2. So I say we just, take our time. That's a very good draw. And that's a very poor flip from them. So I can actually use AO, cast AO, get the counters on my things, and then I get to deal 2 damage. Look, it's better than Bolt. Nah, we want to go Flash here. No! I wanted AO. I want to try Mono Red for a sec. We'll see what we can do with Mono Red Dragons. Clone. Mono Red Dragoon. It is like stupid hot in here. Okay, cut, 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 cut. Uh, 21, 22, 23, 24. Probably 25 lines. Do another view. You're the sweep one? Yeah, you were pretty good. And then maybe just like lightning strike. What can we play? We have lightning strike as an option. Obliterating bolt doesn't go. We also have like volcanic strike. We have smoldering egg. Let's try smoldering egg. And then it's probably just lightning strike. Let's try that. For reference, this was the Jun battle deck that we played. It was really fun. So like, if we go Jun, then or like Rakdos for dragons, you get this that forces them to sacrifice. You get some value that way. Alright, let's go. Mono red dragons. See how this one plays out. Playing Magic Noobs VIP. Not a great hand. Like, we need some mana, but I think we tried it. Cave of Koios. Well, this is going to be very good against Low to the Ground. So it incubates 2. Whenever a permanent you control transforms, put a 1/1. So this lets you pay 2 mana and it becomes a 2/2, basically the number of counters. Okay, so we're going to deal 4. And then kill this Inquisitioner. Fortunately, battles don't like prop the Smoldering Egg, which is kind of sucky. But if we draw land, we get to use this next turn. Okay, well, you need to die. Go, Dino! So Dino is basically Questing Beast, but it hits Planeswalkers and battles. Haste, Trample, and 3 mana we can pump into it. The Invasion gives us another ping effect. I mean, at the very least, this is just a big dumb wall. The reason we're playing so many dragons is Untap's not going to work today till the new set comes out. Formally, because of the battle for Tarkir, we could reveal dragons, so you get some value that way. Bloated Processor. So we'll deal 3 damage. Sweep their board. So I'm going to wait for them to sack everything. So they could have used Skrelv to give it protection from red. That should work. So you flip. So we'll get you. They do have an incubator token for 9. It's quite large, but we can start doing. Scrub on hexproof. Yeah. Yeah, not protection. No, you're right. So they can make a 9/9 here, but now I just kind of play defense. Try to get this dino going. Oh, so you would just rather die. How's it going, Pizza Box? When are you doing your stream? Any spell. Any spell one time. It's lightning! Strike Helix! Alright. Big dumb red things. Battles are cool. So like when you're playing battles this way, like our dino kept being able to attack, which was really good. Well, if you pull anything good, you can mail me some Atraxas in the mail. You could just I'll give you my address offline. Just foils, non-foils, regular. I only need 3, so you can send those my way. Thanks to Magic Jank. Today is literally the hottest day on record ever for April 13th. It is 29 degrees Celsius in April in Canada. Last week we had freezing rain. This week I am sweating beyond belief in here. Oh, playing Saffron Olive. Goes first. Think we're okay here. Maybe mulligan. I'm gonna keep. The battles have been cool. Being kind of underwhelmed with like the mythic ones. Need to find lands. But like a lot of these utility ones, finding lands, it is very easy to cast Atraxa. Well, that looks fun. Just triple 6 drops. I was playing basically mono green Atraxa. I was playing Sultai, draw 2 Atraxa. We're going to do 5 color domain Atraxa. Need to get some value here. I kind of wanted the Tarkir one just to show Seth how ridiculous my hand is. Sadness! Thank you. Probably has removal spell here. It's gonna be Unleash the Inferno. Invasion of Innistrad. So looking to get the dinos going. Very similar to the deck I played earlier today. Jesus. Let's go defensive mode. Yeah, James, so that was my first deck I played this morning. It's up on YouTube, that one there. It's actually pretty solid. Like the Juns, I'll show you my list as well. That was the first one I played. This card's really good at filtering and finding you stuff. The black-green one is good. Sorry, the black-red one because it forces the sack. You play the Dino as well for value. So we'll reveal go face here. So he could make another. We'll go for the double block here. So I could upkeep, do that. I can do this to pop it. I have a couple options. Boo! Hate's fun. Hate's fun. I think we just get the dragon going. We've gotten 16 cards. We've seen 4. 4! What do you do? Is this the deal 3 one? I mean, we try to race. Holy shit, we drew a land. I think here we just do this and then I can kill them that way. He's dirtled a lot. Okay, so he gets his Invasion of Tarkir. Cast that, gets Indestructible. I need a land. This is to any target. I think we try to go for lethal. Got him! Got him! Dragon Burn! This is my version of the deck, James, if you want to kind of get an idea. Okay, I don't care about knockout blow. So we have, so the big ones, he went all sagas, but I went Rampaging Raptor, and then Glissa could remove counters as well. And then just the Blood Tithe Harvester's removal. The Deal 4 Saga might be better than the Blood Tithe Harvester, all things considered. But like the mythic ones, the ones like that, weren't that good. Guys, Smono Red version's actually doing decent. He spent too much time dirtling, not enough time killing. The big thing with the battles, the ones you can kill with 4 are a lot easier because of the dinosaur than the ones that are 5. This hand does nothing. Let's try. Okay, Lightning Strike's good. Okay, so I can go the egg here. Hellish Norn. Kill you. Well, we're a burn deck, and Hellish Norn's just gonna absolutely roast us. That means opponent does not have a Ganjo. Oh! Make it stop. I don't know what to do. Much +2 instead. I gotta do this one. This card just like single-handedly destroys me. So can Zan. If a non-creature source you control deal damage to a creature or battle or opponent, it deals that much. Plus. That kills me. But I need to get Hellish Norn off the battlefield. So here we are. They play another creature. I'm dead. No! Okay, like that. We survived, but at what cost? The opponent didn't deal a single point of damage. I did everything to myself. Nuts. Nuts! No, I need that Fable. Alright, go Raptor. Go Raptor. We got pumps next turn. We got a whole bunch of goodies. Just no Elish Norn. Good game! Alrighty, we did it! Elish Norn, what a card. 17 damage. But they needed 20. Alright, so we are just gonna switch up real quick. Alrighty. This is how you want to curve for a Magic the Gathering deck. I think after playing some of the battles, I actually want this one. I'll walk through all the cards in the deck in a sec. Or no, do this one. Cruelty of Gix, Invasion of Alara, Omna. Trim a little there. Okay. We cue this up, get the recording ready, and we will jump into it. Welcome back, MTG Joe here. Today is early access day for the new set, March of the Machines. Thanks to Wizards, I have God access. I am a god of March of the Machines. We've been playing a bunch of cool decks against streamers all day. I get to test out the new cards and get a feel, have some fun, and brew. Today we are going to be looking at a 5-color domain deck featuring a bunch of the new Praetors as well as Kroxa and Kuranos. So we'll jump in and explain the deck as well as some of the new cards. So battles are a new card type. They're like Planeswalkers were at one point in time. How it works, 2 mana, it enters the battlefield. In this case I get to look at the top 5, reveal a permanent, put it in my hand, the rest of the bottom of the library in a random order. Then it sits on your opponent's side of the field. You can attack this or deal damage to it. In this case, I need to deal 4 damage, at which point I get to flip it and cast it for 0 mana on my side of the battlefield, and I get a 4/3 trample that whenever I cast a spell, I get indestructible. This deck is looking to be a domain deck, so we're playing 5 colors. To help out that, we have Fable the Mirror Breaker to make us tokens, draw, discard, copy stuff. Celestis to help draw and discard, also be a mana ramp. Because we are playing domain, we have Drag to the bottom as a sweeper that can sweep up to 6/6 in terms of power. A card that should be really over here for the most part is Herd Migration. This is going to be a 2-mana card that lets us discard a card, discard Herd Migration, reveal a basic from our library, put it into our hand, and then shuffle and gain 3 life. Late game, it can be used for domain and give us upwards of 5 3/3 beast tokens. The rest of the deck, we have the new Praetors. We have Sheoldred. So this is 5 mana, 4/5, enters battlefield, opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. Then for 5 mana, if opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard, we get to flip Sheoldred into the True Scripture. It's a saga. So we get to destroy a creature or planeswalker opponent controls. The opponent discards 3 cards, then we mill 3 cards, and then we get to put all creature cards from all graveyards onto the battlefield under our control. and then it flips back to Shieldred. Cruelty of Gix we can use to find key cards or to reanimate. Vorinclex is another one of the Praetors, so Trample Reach enters the battlefield. We can search our library for 2 forests. Now, notably, forests, not basics. As such, we can get any of our kind of triome lines here, get that value in there, and then we get to flip it for 8 mana. Mill 10, put 2 creature cards from among them onto the battlefield. We distribute 7 1/1 counters amongst our creatures. And then for 3 mana, chapter 3, all our creatures get 1 mana. This creature can fight another creature. Then we have Invasion of Alara. This is basically a dissertation in terms of a battle. So enters battlefield, exile top 4 cards, exile 2 non-land with mana value 4 or less. You may cast one of the 2 without paying its mana, put the other into your hand. Then put it right at the bottom of your library. 7, it flips. Awaken the Maelstrom is all colors. Target player draws 2 cards. You may put an artifact. It's just, if we get to it, we do a lot of stuff. You can read the essay. Then we're going to try out some Omnath, Locus of All. 5 mana, but we can play it for 4. If you lose unspent mana, that mana becomes black mana instead. Beginning of your pre-combat main phase, look at the top card of your library. You reveal it if it has 3 or more colored mana symbols in its mana cost. If you do, add 3 mana of any combination and put it in your hand. If you don't reveal, put it into your hand. So it's basically card draw every turn with potential mana ramp. Leyline Binding, 1 mana removal, so we can kind of hide it there. Our curve looks better if we factor in Domain. Then we got Cruxa and Kuranos. 6 mana, 6/6, Vigilance, Menace, Lifelink. Enters the battlefield or attacks. Exile 5 cards from your graveyard. When you do, return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. So we can kind of reanimate. A lot of ways to reanimate Atraxa. Akami War, some Atraxas, and that's pretty much it. We are going to just upgrade some card art because this art is so sweet. Just get that art, upgrade. Don't care about you. We got all the Praetor art. Good enough. Good enough. Let's jump into it. So we are streaming live on YouTube today. We will cut up all these videos, put them up. We've done about 6 or 7 decks thus far. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, first time stopping by, we are trying to get to 10,000 subs on the channel, just over 8,000 by June. So if you haven't done so, click the subscribe button. It's easy, free, helps out the channel grow. In addition, all the money I make on YouTube this month, every cent of revenue, I'm donating it all to local charities. So like a video, watch a video, keep it running in the background. The more I make, the more I'm able to donate this month. Classic Tapline Tribal. Let's go. So, don't necessarily want to see aggro out of our opponent. I think we go Fable here. I think against mono green, just getting Elish Norn out is going to be good. Lets me play a tap land. Bloaty boy. Need some drag to the bottoms. I have Sparas. I have 2 Xanders. Probably want the Xanders over the other Sparas. Ooh, Leyline's nice. I think we do the damage this turn. Three five's decent. So Elish Norn. We forgot to cover Elish Norn actually. So whenever a source deals damage to you or a permanent you control, that source's controller loses 2 life unless they pay a mana. You can sacrifice 3 creatures, exile Elish Norn. Then we just basically get a bunch of incubator tokens. So we get 5 2-power creatures. And then we get to give him +1 and double strike till end of turn, so some value can be gained there. I don't think I want to lose Elish Norn this turn, so that's fine. They can proliferate here. Okay, so we need to get rid of you. So I hate that I gotta sweep here. No, it seems pretty solid. The red one I don't see flipping too easy, or the blue one. It's definitely the third best, but against certain decks it's really good. Ah, you shouldn't be doing that. They shouldn't be conceding. The whole point of this is to show off the deck. They still had like a bigger board and we weren't really that far ahead. I can't copy Atraxa anyways. It's not good. Like, the intent of today is to make content. So I'll probably be taking a break in about an hour's time. We'll be eating some dinner, and then we'll come back with some more content in the afternoon, or the evening. Yeah, we're gonna mulligan that. Ugh. Hand sucks keep. Vornglex was actually pretty solid. All the games that I played with it. It's a big body. It's easy to flip because it kind of enables. You just got to play it in a ramp shell, especially if you get it out on curve. And then the backside just provides you a lot of value. Need a 2-mana spell here, maybe a 3-mana. This is definitely the greediest of the decks. Let's just go Zeatora this turn. I want to get my tap lines in now. Probably get a white source. I have white, white, red, red. I have black. So I have all my colors. Let's get another green. So I could drag now. That seems good. Just take them off Mentor. Their deck's going to be a synergy deck, so keeping them off prowess threats seems good. Now, I can go you. Play you. Because now Elish gives me... If they deal damage to me, they take damage. Meeting of the Minds was very good in the kind of Convoke style decks. So I want to keep Leyline up, and I can also keep Otawara. Get jet mirror. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stop. So I'm gonna blow him out with Otawara here. And they take 6 damage. Just go jet mirror here. So now they can't even like really attack me. And they can't really block either. So Elish Norn's like really good at punishing these, and they'd have to use like 2 burn spells. The experience mechanic, like this year, Nagibong? Like how the battles work? So like if it's the battles, they work basically similar to Planeswalker's Loyalty, where you attack it down. And then you get to cast the flip side for 0 mana. It is a cast trigger, so your opponent can counter it. Whereas with these Praetors, if it's that... Oh yeah, well, not necessarily new. So battles are new. There's Convoke, which is you can tap creatures to pay either the color mana or just a mana source equal to their color identity. There's Prowess in there. I think that's the bulk of it. That could find me a land. I think we're fine here. Let's go. Yeah, so battle backup is they enter the battlefield and you get to put a counter on something and they mirror those same abilities for the turn. So if it's like this creature gains double strike, for example. Probably want another green here. Incubate is you make a token with whatever the incubate number is, and then that token you could sacrifice for 2 mana and you get a creature with the power equal to that. I forgot that was a Phyrexian. We're good for lands. I'm just going to take the untapped lines here so we can curve out. I promise you, deck, we're good for lines. So we can only cast 1 Phyrexian a turn. The Leyline Binding's pretty solid. Probably want to get rid of the Ill Core. Oh, why wouldn't... Why couldn't I Oh, I didn't have white mana. Black, black. I can only cast 1 card per turn. I could just do this. Enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice if you do. Exile target, artifact, or enchantment. Not cool. So I probably want to set up cruelty here. So I want to get rid of this Eolus Cord. Shieldred is nasty. Grafted Butcher. Grafted Butcher can always come back, but I think we get rid of Shieldred here. I want to get rid of this because when creatures die, they get value. So we're going to get rid of you. I'll take the 4. So I could go herd migration. I think drag's the safest. Because then they can sack, get it back. But then I can just Atraxa, which is bigger. I unfortunately don't get any value from the cruelty. Okay, so it's actually low-key this, because then they can't get it back and do menace. Okay, so do I have an untapped basic here? I don't. So it's Fiend Tower, Herd Migration, Leyline Binding, another Atraxa. Okay, gotta kill Skrelv. Skrelv gives unblockable. I could actually wait, react to the Skrelv, and go from there. Okay, so get a 4/3. I think we just try to kill them. We'll take 2 damage. Domain! So now they're just dead in the air? Go, 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 go! It doesn't do anything right now, but let him know we had it. So we were able to sneak that through. Do it. Sounds awful, but now it's good. Get a red source here. George! Means no removal from them. Green, red, white. Sorry. Green. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the drag value. Submit 0. Get that value. Then we go Invasion of Alara next turn. How's it going, Kevin? I don't want to play into open mana. This lets me play into Make Disappear at least. Okay, so basically this deck, it's trying to use Hidetsuku with explosive unregularity, whatever it's called, to get double cast value. I think this turn we just get this down and we get the value. The sooner this flips, the better value for Kiki. Stop conceding! I'm annoyed when they're just conceding like crazy. The whole point is they've been reminding him in the Discord to like not do so, but Damien. So I got a couple options here. I can take the land that lets me go Celestis. I can take the Fable, which gives me some value post. I think I'm going Fable here. Play this tapped, earn migration for the land. Automaton! So I need blue mana for domain here. So we'll fetch up that piece of tech. Damien! This is not Brothers War. Probably do this, get another land, and then just hard cast Crocs on Kurnos. Not putting too much pressure on us. Need another black. This is also, like, it fills my graveyard a bit. Ah. Upgrade time. That's fine. So we go invasion here. Can go another ley line. I can go mom. Can go another Fable. I think I like Fables to fill the Croxa. Because this turn... So like I discard Atraxa. Thanks, Pizza. I'll probably catch your later stream. If you haven't followed Pizza Box on Twitch, does really great content in terms of tournaments every month, 3 times a month. I've guest starred and hosted, or commentated, that's the word, a bunch of them. Really fun time. He does it all free, and there's cash prizes, so definitely check that out. So I think with Leyline, we do want to exile this. I can just hardcast Atraxa. That just seems better. No! That's illegal! I'm gonna hold this land because I need a 5th card. Actually, I need 6 cards, so I need to... whatever I draw. Actually, if I draw a drag to the bottom, I'll just drag. Might be right. Or just more lands. Oh, 6 lands! The hell is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drag. Ley line. Probably do Llanowar. That seems cool. Because they can give flying here. And then I can Takanuma as well. I have 2 legendaries, so this only costs 2 to do. Plus I have 1 mana Leyline Binding. Gonna do this now. Just in case. Like, I don't care about Steel Seraph. They showed that they have that blink card. The scroll shift. Ossification. Oh, no, no, no. I needed to do that. Damn it. I don't need to stop. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Oh, Leyline Binding. Just go face here. Gotta keep the ley line up because then I can sneak the Atraxa in. So Omnath will give us, we can float mana. That's fine. Enters the battlefield, except on creature control, return to the battlefield under your control at the beginning of the next end step. Okay, so they're just like blinksies. Give me back Atraxa. No! Why are you running? Let me beat you. Alright, so we got some reanimate action going. We got a couple of cool things. Gonna wrap this one up. So, let me know, chat, before dinner, which you would prefer to see. We can do a run of battles. So this is the battles deck. There was one change I was going to make. Battle. Deal 4. Okay, so we can do battles. So we have battles, Jun battles, we can do that. Or we can do draw 2. But so draw 2's looking to cheat into play. I like that, I like that. Kaido is good. Like, if it's on the rank ladder, whatever, but if it's like the action, this event is supposed to be to showcase new things. So we can either do that or we can do this draw 2 deck. Let me know which you'd prefer. And we can go from there. So that's dragons. Let me know in the chat which you prefer. And that's domain. Alright, we could probably... Let's run this battles one a little bit more. Then I'll find some more deck lists after dinner. Actually, let me check when my dinner's coming. All right, sushi dinner time. So we can go Invasion of Ixalan. Flip it. Glissa's also sick, but I think I like this. So deal doesn't really matter too much here, but we get the flip here. We get to cast this. This also becomes indestructible. It's probably Naya Legends, a deck we got to try out after this as well. I got absolutely dumpstered by the Legends deck. So 2 damage here. We get this back, helps us find our next land drop. Let's get back Deathglade. And I can go Hajar, but I think we go Blood Tithe. Lets me see how aggressive I want to be. Because if they play a smaller creature, then I can kill it. Yeah, so like I can kill the Thalia. Now I can get him to sacrifice their Hajar, and then I can also do Fable the Mirror Breaker. Because then this gives me another piece of mana. If I draw a land, then I can do the pump. Why are you... So I can pump through the mana. So we'll do this. Lets me pop here. Now I get my dragon. And then this deals 2 damage. So I can deal... That's disgusting. Free casting Kogala seems gross. Yeah, they got me. They sacrifice, but they just sacrifice the Scrap Gorger. Azeret's really good. I'm forced to block. Don't really have a catch-up mechanic here. I mean, when you get to 0 mana, cast a 7-drop, it's gonna get you. We needed to just not have them have like 1 exile effect there. One goes first. If I hit a green source, I think we keep. Nope. Green source. Close enough. Alright. There's the dragon. So I think we do this. Discard you. Cast you. Sacrifice there. Ow! Stop! Figure they're gonna do that trade there, but I can't do much. And Grixis might be 5-color dragons. They get value. Mana-wise, it makes more sense to do this. These blood tithes are probably better served as just like actual removal. When we've lost the big things. Like, they can keep hitting me for 4. So 4 damage, you going face. Rith is scary. Zerg goes to 2-turn clock now. Hurt me! I've been doing that well with this one. Alright, let's try maybe the draw 2. See how that one goes. Like, it might be better served just kind of hedging and playing like the fewer creatures. Problem is, like, the super deals 3 invasion. Maybe you go up another copy of invasion. Like, cut blood tithe, go up another invasion, and then just play like go for the throat. Do it like the shield shit's really good. Try out something like that next time. Let's do one more with the draw 2. Give me a sec. When you just hear someone outside yelling out the F word unprovoked. Hmm. Danny Tila. So I kept the Traxa here because the goal is to reanimate it. The first hand we weren't doing anything till turn 4. That's actually great because it fills our curve nicely here. Okay, so this is counters.
I could sneak right by, but thanks. I'll be taking.
Okay, so hopefully we draw a card here. Or we hit a land so then I could play the land and then get the value. Let's see, Kodama. So if they do have modified, they have trample anyways. Ah, shit, that has reach. That's right, we're going for the mind. Okay, so we hit the Shipwreck Marsh. I'm an idiot.
No secret I can't uncover.
I needed to... I needed to play this, then draw the card. I would have gained some life. It's fine, though. I can keep Kaido alive. If they want to do another pump, they could, but it also keeps them off lines.
You're good, but I'm better.
So we'll go Gix Puppeteer here. Draw a card. Cool. Now we get to use the backup. So how this works is we can make it so when a creature deals damage, we get to reanimate something. And the thing we're going to reanimate is Atraxa. And that's fine. Let them kill Kaido.
That's some serious counterintelligence.
Cycle here. Doesn't actually matter. Kaido. Seiju. Cruelty. Zeom. Play the land, say go. And that's what we do. This deck's actually, like, I'm really enjoying this deck. I don't know if Sultai is the way to go. I think we could just play Strict Demir. Tack in. There's also when this flips, you get to make it a copy. This is definitely one of my favorite decks. Alright folks, I'm going to wrap up the stream for now. I'm going to take a bit of a break, go eat some dinner, and then I will be back. I'm uploading stuff to YouTube right now if you want to catch it. If you want to see the full Jund battle video, we actually have some really cool games there, so you can check it out there. And I'll get more up, and then we'll probably be back in about an hour, hour and a half time, and we'll do some more decks and going from there. Appreciate those who stopped by. Catch you next time, and stay safe out.